Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news there are signs of weaker economic activity everywhere. But today we start with tough local news. The overnight dairy auction saw prices fall 4.7% in US dollar terms, down 6.6% in New Zealand dollar terms as the value of our currency rose. The key whole milk powder price was down 5.2%. although the food service ingredients fared a little bit better, mainly with lower reductions. In the US, retail sales inched up 3.7% last week from year-ago levels on a same-store basis, but that is still far from covering inflation. So they fell in real terms, just not as much as they have done in recent weeks. And the number of job openings in the US in February slipped below 10 million, and that was far weaker than what markets were expecting. This is near a two-year low. It has been taken as a sign that their labour market slowdown is arriving. February factory orders in the US stayed in negative territory too, slipping 0.7% from January after a 2.1% fall the month before. That puts them only 1.7% higher than year-ago levels and far less than it accounts for inflation. Meanwhile, the US Logistics Managers Index fell to a record low 51.1 points in March, pointing to the weakest growth in the logistics sector since records began in 2016. Things are not much better in China. The end of their pandemic restrictions in January has made only a small dent in the country's tough job market. That's according to a quarterly survey from the People's Bank of China. Overall, households are prioritising saving over spending, although travel is an exception. And as expected, the RBA in Australia kept its cash rate target unchanged at 3.6%. They see the US and Swiss banking problems will lead to tighter financial conditions, which could be an additional headwind for the global economy. But they're also battling very high local inflation, especially services inflation, and the risks of cost plus inflation remain high there. So they now say they expect some further tightening of monetary policy will be needed to ensure that inflation returns to target. International air cargo volumes fell in February from a year ago, even if they remain slightly higher than pre-pandemic levels. The fall was more evidence the global trade in goods is weakening, down 8.3% globally and down 7.4% in the Asia-Pacific region. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today at 3.34% and down another 9 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will open today at $2,021, up $37 from yesterday, or up 1.9%. This is its highest rate since February 2022. And oil prices are up 50 US cents at just over $80.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is just under $85 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is a little firmer against the US dollar, now at 63 US cents. Against the Aussie, we're up 0.75% higher at 93.4 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're softish at 57.5 euro cents. That means our trade weight index now at 70.6 and only 10 basis points firmer than this time yesterday. Get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.